Good morning, family. You are watching Executing My Ex's Ministries Freedom Fridays with your host, which is myself, Ashley D. I am so excited that the Lord has allowed us to make it to another Friday. I am so looking forward to this weekend. I have a 3-day weekend because of Memorial Day, and I hope you all have the same. We can have a good time. We can get some rest. We can enjoy worship, and we can have some burnt hot dogs and hamburgers. I am so looking forward to that. And I hope you all have that same testimony and enjoy your weekend. But listen, I just want to jump on for a brief moment to give you a few words of encouragement. So for Freedom Friday, I want to say, be free to share your testimony. Now, if we're honest, that's not always easy for us to do because sometimes we may still be going through the process of healing and process of just processing the traumatic experience and challenges and issues that we have faced throughout our lives. But one thing that I know, that when you get to the place of being ready and overcoming those things, I want you to be motivated to share your testimony. And the reason why I say that is because literally I got a message yesterday that really blessed me, as far as me being open enough and being transparent enough to discuss and share, how I overcame suicidal thoughts in one season of my life. And, in the Christian community, talking about suicide or suicidal thoughts is a very touchy subject. It, isn't really talked about as much. But I wanted to, the Lord really had challenged me at the top of this month. When it came down to Transformational Tuesdays, He definitely made it perfectly clear. I have to be transparent enough to share some of the mental health challenges that I have faced throughout my life with you all. And that was one of them. And even though it's a touchy subject, I wanted to be obedient, not knowing that my obedience was going to help somebody else. And so today, I just want you to get to the place where you could be free to share your testimony, because it's not just for you. It's just not for you to overcome it, but it's for you to help someone else along this journey. You don't know what somebody else is going through. Oftentimes when we going through personal struggles, issues, challenges, a lot of time we face those in the dark. We face them quietly because we don't want anybody judging us. We don't want anybody to know about what we're dealing with behind the scenes. But when you are bold enough to share your testimony, when you are bold enough to share what the Lord has brought you through, it can help and free somebody else. So today, on this Freedom Friday, I want you to be motivated and be free enough to share your testimony when you're ready, when the Lord has given you the challenge to share it. Because sometimes the Lord will tell us to do something, we be like, Lord, I ain't ready, and we walk away from it. But honestly, it can be through your obedience to Him that you begin to share your testimony, what you have been through, because it can help somebody else. It can help free somebody. It can help somebody just to let them know that you're gonna make it through it. If I made it through it, you can make it through it too. So today, be free to share your testimony. Be free to be a witness to someone else, because you never know who you are encouraging on the opposite end. You never know what somebody else is going through. They really can be at the tip of the iceberg, really about to just go over the edge. But because you shared your testimony and you are a witness that God has brought you through it, He has seen you through it, you have overcame it, you are working through it, it can help somebody else to know that they can do the exact same thing. So be free to share your testimony. Be free to be transparent, open, honest. I know it's hard. I know it's challenging because it requires you to be pretty much naked in front of people, but it can help someone. And that's what we want to do. We want to help those who are going through. We want to help those push forward, pivot into what God has called them to do. So be free to share your testimony. Have testimony service, if you will. Tell of the goodness of the Lord and what He has brought you through. be free to share your testimony on today. So I hope something was said to encourage you on this beautiful Freedom Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in to Executing My Exodus Ministries Freedom Fridays with your host, which is myself, Ashley D. I love you with the love of Christ, and I hope you enjoy this awesome and beautiful weekend. God bless you.